Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the Lakers' victory yesterday, 106 to 103, against the Los Angeles Clippers. And with this victory, the Lakers got a four losing streak and won his first game of the last week. And the last week, the Lakers finished with a record of 1-3. Where? Yesterday it was a surprise because I didn't expect this score and this great performance for the Lakers because how bad the Lakers were playing in the last month. But yesterday the Lakers showed that they can compete and win against the top teams. Well, the game was always very close. The Clippers started to win in the Lakers where they were leading by 10 point difference, but after that the Lakers could lead in and put the close very close. But in the end, again the Lakers lost the first quarter, but this time were just by 5 points, and the Lakers were trailing 19 to 24 in the end of the quarter. In the second quarter, the game was very close, where always the difference was between 1 to 4 point difference, and there was a lot of lead shanks, where the Lakers won this quarter 30 to 29. And in this quarter, the Lakers reduced the game to a 3 point difference, and the Lakers were trailing uh, 49 to 54 in the halftime. But the big difference was in the third quarter, where the Lakers played a great game, where they play a very great offense, a great defense. Where the in this quarter is where the Lakers took the lead and create that difference that led the team to win the game, to win the game. Sorry. In this quarter, the Lakers scored 32 points, just allowed 24 points. They won this quarter by 8 point difference, and the Lakers took the lead of the game. They were leading 81 to 77. And in the fourth quarter, the Lakers started very great the fourth quarter, where in the first 5 minutes of the quarter, the Lakers took that advantage of 10 point lead. And in that moment, I thought that the Lakers were going to close the game and won that game, but not. The Los Angeles Clippers reacted to the game. They reduced the game and tied the game, but in the end, in the last minutes of the of the game, the Lakers created that gap that in the end led the game to win it, and the Lakers won the game 106 to 103. About the overall statistics, the Lakers threw for a 51.2 percentage, and the something that the Lakers did that very great was that the Lakers just allowed that 30.6 percentage of field goal from the Clippers. So the Lakers play a great defense in that. But in the 3 points, the Lakers made 11 triples, and the Lakers allowed 14 triples. Here was one problem, but in the end, the most important is the Lakers won the game. And about the losses, the Lakers, they need to put attention here, because they have 19 turnovers, but and they still nine. And this is some topic that the Lakers need to put focus in, about to have a lot of turnovers. And in the individual statistics, sorry, the best game against was LeBron James, that he scored 25 points in rebounds and 7 assists, and Anthony Davis, that again made another double with 22 points and 10 rebounds. And another player that had a great game were Taurin Prince and D'Angelo Russell. Remember that D'Angelo Russell came back to play after three games that he couldn't play because he had a tailbone injury. So both players scored 30 points. And Austin Reeves, that didn't have a very great game. He scored 8 points, but he helped the team to win the game. And another player that had a great game was Christian Wood, that he scored 9 points, but the most important is he had 10 rebounds. So how was this week? How I told you, it wasn't a great week, and the Lakers haven't have a very great week since the NBA season championship. Remember that they have a record of 4-10 since that game, the last December night, where this week the Lakers had lost two games and one game, the yesterday game, where they lost the last Wednesday against the Miami Heat 96 to 110. In that game, the Miami Heat always had the lead. To be honest, in that game, the Miami Heat were very great team. The Lakers play a very bad game, and the Miami Heat couldn't close the game before the last quarter. But to be honest, the Miami Heat should have won that game for 20 or more point difference. And in the Friday game, this game hurts a lot because the Lakers are better team than the Grizzlies, and the Lakers was the opportunity to win that game because the Grizzlies are in a very great team, but they did enough to win that game. That game against the Grizzlies, all the game always was close, but the big difference was in the last quarter where the Grizzlies closed better the game and won that game. And yesterday game where the Lakers play a very great game, did a surprise and defeated the Clippers, and this is the second victory of the season against the Clippers. This is a surprise because before this season the Lakers had 10 losing streak against the Clippers. So what's next? The Lakers will play this week 3 games. Tomorrow the Lakers will receive the Toronto Raptors and Los Angeles, California, and the cryptoarena.com and 22:30 Eastern time. In this moment, the Raptors are in the 11th position with a record of 15-21 in the Eastern Conference. I think, to be honest, based on the performance of this team and the players of each team, I think that the Lakers will win this game by 5 or more point difference. The Lakers will play against the Phoenix Suns. They're again in Los Angeles, California, in the cryptoarena.com. This game will be the next Tuesday, January 11th, and they will receive the Phoenix Suns. Remember that the Lakers will play for fourth time against the Phoenix Suns, where the Lakers have a record of 3-0 against the Suns this season. Remember that the Lakers have played three games against the Suns. The first one was the second game where the Lakers won it, and the other two were in the NBA season tournament. The first one was in the group stage, and the second was in the third one was in the NBA season tournament, the quarterfinals, where the Lakers have won the 3 games. So in this moment, the Phoenix Suns are in the ninth place. They are one place up that the Lakers with a record of 19-11, and the Lakers have a record of 18-19. So this will be a close game, but I'm gonna dare in the prediction, and I think that the Lakers will win this game by 1 or 2 point difference, and the most probably is that this game will be defining the last play of the game or in overtime. And the Lakers will close the week where the next Saturday, January 13th, the Lakers will travel to Utah where they will play against the Utah Jazz, and 21:30 Eastern time. In this moment, the Jazz are one of the worst teams in the league. The Utah Jazz have a record of 70-20. They started very bad the season, but now they have been playing a very great basketball. They have a record of 7-3 in the last 10 games. So this will be a close game. But in the end, I think that the Lakers have better team and players than the Jazz, and I think that the Lakers will win this game by 5 or 7 point difference. So I think that the Lakers will have a great week after the bad month that they had. So I think that the Lakers will win the 3 games or maybe 2 games against the Raptors and Lakers and lose against the Suns. But let's see. So here's what my opinion about what happened yesterday, where the Lakers defeated the Clippers 106-103. Could have 4 losing streaks, and the Lakers have a record of 18-19, and they are in the 10th place in the Western Conference. See you next video, Gibran.